So if this project is approved, I will be the engineer doing the stormwater design on it. Pretty small project for us. And from looking at the plan, it's laid out pretty perfectly. Proud to be from Amherst. And when I was a youth rep on the planning commission, this was one of the things that I talked about, was that I would love to see renewable energy enter Amherst. I would love to see us promote things like this. And I know change is hard, especially when it affects neighbors and things like that. This should go through. I think it'll help the community in a lot of ways. It helps the economic development of the community. And from my position as an engineer that would be touching it, I would never do anything to harm our community.
My name is Steve Zlanowski. I represent the landowners that join the subject property on almost the entire northeast boundary line to the property. And when we heard about it, we contacted the solar company, bent over backwards to accommodate. I mean, the road that was coming in where it is now was on the other side. And we said, we prefer to go over there. And they said, will that help you? We said, yes. They moved it over. We talked extensively about the weed control, the materials, the material they were going to put on so it wouldn't pollute the river, wouldn't pollute our property, and we feel really confident after discussing it that it's not. It's good stuff. Former certified general appraiser, real estate developer. I really looked at it, and after reviewing it as something that could personally impact my family for generations, we decided that it's going to be a good project. I really believe they're that good neighbor. If you ask for something, I think they're going to do it. Morning property owner, we enthusiastically endorse the project.
Ron Dixon, the owner of the property. Just a little bit of background on how I got to this situation in the first place. 40 years as a research engineer in the power industry, looking at all different alternatives for power throughout the country, throughout the world. I have spent 40 years studying this type of thing. Looked at ocean waves, wind, hydro, nuclear, and of course solar, and above all, solar came on top out of all of them, with the one exception: it takes a lot of area to collect enough sunlight to make the electricity that you need for all these people. Area to, that I can fly ultralight, light sport aircraft out of. I saw this piece of property. I looked at it, looked great, and I walked to the back of it, and my jaw dropped. There's this bowl in the terrain, totally surrounded by vegetation and land that's facing south, directly applicable for solar power energy. I mean, it was just I just couldn't believe it, because this is what I've done for 40 years of my life, looking at things like this, and here I walk into it. We intend to be neighbor friendly. I'm not in this for money. I'm in this because this is what I spent 40 years of my life studying, and I know is a contribution to society, because our natural resources are being depleted and are needed for other applications. No smell, there's no noise, there's no pollution of any sort, good electrical power, no towers even to worry about. So I think it'd be a great compliment to Amherst County.